We're going to pay a visit to some skeletons today. I'm hopefully going to show you something that you might not have seen very often. It's easy to forget. It's not the skeletons that have the thing I want to show you. It's just the room that they're in. Alright, we're going to get rid of these crates hopefully. Or not. Alright, come on Lazel. Smash them down. There we are, that'll do. Open this up. In here is what we are going to look for. And as the title of the video suggests, you might want to look up. We can hear something as well. Those drips are showing us what we want. So the game is just auto-saved. I'm going to show you first of all what I want to show you, and I might reload to show you how you can use this more often. Right, so we've got these fissured stalactites. In fact, just going to see, no, they're not vulnerable to anything, but they are resistant to lots of things, annoyingly. So we're just going to shoot this down. We're going to shoot it. Now that looked like it didn't do anything. I'll shoot this one. Down it comes. This time, with that skeleton inside, we can see, although it doesn't, does it say it here? It doesn't say it here. We saw 28 come above that skeleton. So what I'm going to do is reload this and show you one way that you can use these fissured stalactites that do fall down and do damage. Show you how you can use them to your benefit. Alright, so I'm back. And so I've reloaded, and we've got this crate here where we know that the stalactite fell down and crushed the skeleton inside. I will admit that in most of the areas that have these stalactites, you won't be able to do this. This is quite unique. Oh, and there's a hidden dirt mound there. And we can just move these caskets around willy-nilly. Move these caskets around however we want, and then we can do our best to stack them. Now, I'm not very good at this, I don't think. I've done this a few times, but yeah, you see, I haven't stacked it properly. Oh well. We're going to see how many we can stack on top of each other and how much damage, let's put it over to here, how much damage we can do to these skeletons. Let's just make it orthogonal. There we are. And maybe we'll try one of these ones. I want to leave that one alone. It's got nothing dangerous inside. Oh, I think this one we can't actually move. It's a bit broken. We can push it or try to push it. It says it can't. We can't see it. Right, so we're going to come back over here, move this one other casket, and then shoot that stalactite and see what happens. Up we go, and let's just go for it. Let's shoot this stalactite. See if. How many did we get? It looks like there's one on the ground. Yeah, one dead one. One piece of wood there with a lot of energy. Oh, the dark journal. So yeah, it doesn't go through everything. It does have its limits, how much damage that this thing can do, that these stalactites can do. And I'll show you again one more time and see if we can get a kind of living skeleton, one that's standing up to stand beneath a stalactite, and see if we do damage still. So it can be hard to look up, as it were. This is as high as the camera goes. If you zoom out, you might move along and see a stalactite. I think the biggest clue, really, is the water dripping. And you might not be able to hear it because I turned the game sound down a bit. With my headphones on, I can hear dripping in the background. And if we move over here, we can see another stalactite, fissured stalactite there. I was slightly kind and I let the skeletons just run ahead and get some of their mates. So I'm going to see if I can shoot this. I don't know if he's standing directly beneath it. Yeah, right. Bang on the head. That should hopefully tell us more. It's a bit sad that the damage log here doesn't include the damage done by these stalactites. I wish it did. That'd be something I would love to see. Starion is up again, and this skeleton's just been woken up. We're going to hit this fissured stalactite. Bam, 40 damage. I'm assuming that 40 is on the Guardian because the other damage that came up there was not enough to kill it. And speaking of looking up, I'm in the whispering depths. I climb down the well, and do keep just a close eye on these silk cocoons that are high because we can't open them normally. But we can shoot them and get attention. We can shoot them and sometimes things come out. Look at that, potion of healing. That's always useful. Another reason to look up is sometimes there are platforms you can jump up to. I'm in the goblin camp still, and in the room where True Soul Gut tries to give you the potion of sleep, you can jump up here. And actually, if we keep looking up and around, there's loads of places we can explore in this little area. There's even a chest up here. I've already opened it in this game, but you know, there are sometimes there's bounty to be found up high. And just to show you a use of the Breezier, here's Palmer, just about able to shoot this. Boom. Yeah, you know, like 1 damage. It's not massive, but if you've got several enemies around, it'll do some damage. It will create the flame or fire surface for you if you wish to have it. Another location that you can get to if you look up and have enough strength and or a way to teleport around is just outside the Myconid village. And you can see the beach down there where you see the Dwergar. You can jump. It's quite hard to see, but we can get up here. There's nothing absolutely amazing up here, but there is a chest. Better than nothing. Small reward for looking up, a couple of trinkets, a little bit of gold. As it turns out, the Underdark and Grimforge don't really have very much up high in terms of things we can shoot down onto our enemies. There are, of course, places to go up high, especially in Grimforge. There's got quite a few tiers. If we come back to here, right, this is a very vertical map. So mostly what's above are other levels to look up at. Let me know if you think I've missed off anything obvious or important in terms of what's above our characters and things we should be looking up at. If you made it this far, please do consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.